Hey everyone, it's Henry and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I am super excited because we'll be doing a continuation of my series on LEGO Ninjago Dragon Series. And I'm super excited to showcase our second dragon as part of the series. Last week, as you saw, I went ahead and did a build and review of the dragon from the Ninjago theme line of the Storm Bringer, and it was such a fun build. Really loved the product and I can't wait to show you what we'll be doing today. So today, as a continuation, we'll be going ahead and doing a review of the one and only from the Ninjago movie, the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you haven't already, you already know, turn on the notification button down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Please like my video, and lastly, leave a comment. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you. But before we get into the actual video, let's just get right into the intro. Hit it! As a continuation of my LEGO Ninjago Dragon series, today we'll be revealing our second dragon. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is from the Ninjago movie, the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. This set here is set number 70612, and this here has a total of 544 pieces, which I estimate will take me somewhere within an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending. What I really like about this specific dragon, just starting off with the look, of course, of the box, and of course we'll get into it later of my review of the product, but I love how the dragon already looks. If you're talking about a mech dragon, I see that right away. It looks technological, it looks very mechanic, and I'm all involved in the fantasy 100%. Now, even looking at, for example, just a small feature in the back of the box, you can see here that it has a swinging mechanism for the actual tail. And I can already see that right over here. So I love that the dragons that I've had so far have that specific feature. But this box also comes here with 4 mini figures. And I'm super excited because it comes with Charlie, it comes with Garmadon, who I've been dying to add to my collection of minifigures. It also has the Green Ninja, which I don't have as of yet. And of course, Woo. So I'm really loving that. I'm super excited to add these minifigures to my collection. But I'm really overall super excited to build this big bad boy. Now, in terms of what I built up until now, the reason why I got into dragons, as I mentioned in my last video, is I didn't know much about Ninjago and I really wanted to venture into different themes, especially with LEGO. And I saw more about the dragon sets that they've had and I was obsessed. So far in my collection, I have 3 dragons. One of them being, of course, last week's, which is the Stormbringer. Great dragon to build, love it overall. I also have Woo's dragon, loved it as well too. And then lastly, the ginormous gigantic dragon, which is the Firstborn. And that really sucked me into wanting to get more dragons. So today I'll feature my second dragon again, which is going to be the Green Mech Dragon. But we'll go ahead and get into a review towards the end of the video. I'll go ahead and build it now, and then I'll let you know my thoughts and what I rate it out of 5 stars. All right, let's get right into it. All right, here we go. Cannot wait. Start timer now. Alright, so overall to build the Mech Dragon, it took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do it, so not so bad. But right off the bat, I have to say I absolutely love this dragon. Before we get into the review of the dragon itself, let's go ahead and put him aside and let's go ahead and start with the minifigures. So let's start off with the bad guys. So looking at the first 2 guys, the first one we have is Charlie. So Charlie, as you can see up close, he's a very fun looking character, kind of a little bit comical if you look at the outfit altogether. I love love the hat detail to it. I love how the print on the minifigure looks like with the front and the back of it with the vest. But I really, really love the weapon, specifically being comical in the way that there's a harpoon coming out of a fish's mouth. So that's actually very funny and very cute. So I'm excited to add that guy to my collection. Moving on now to Garmadon. I'm so excited to have him as part of my collection as well. I've actually been dying to add the evil villain of Ninjago to my collection of minifigures. As you can see already, he is a taller character because he does have 4 arms altogether. Just the expression on his face, his outfit, down to the samurai hat, and then he can hold 4 swords. I think it's very cool looking, and I'm so excited to have him. So really, really cool minifigure. And the best part about it is this specific set comes with a bit of like a rocket launcher, so you can actually put this on his shoulder and mount it. So I think that's fairly cool. Now moving on to the good guys, I want to first start off with the Green Ninja, of course. So the Green Ninja here, as you can see, it has the typical uniform that all the ninjas wear in Ninjago, of course. But I think, you know, looking at the detail, it's all there for me. But also what I really like is the weaponry, specifically the sword that has like the dangling feature at the bottom of the sword. So very cool. A great feature as well too, and I'll get into that when we review the dragon, is you can actually there's a place that you can put the sword that can be mounted onto the dragon that can hold in place while the green dragon's riding it. So I think that's very cool as well. And then of course moving on to Master Wu. Love Master Wu, love everything he represents in the show, and I'm so happy to see the detail come to life here in the minifigure, from the hat to, of course, his walking stick here. Very, very cool. Very happy with the characters, and I'm happy that the set comes all together with 4 mini characters from the series. So very happy with that. All right, so let's now move on to the dragon. So again, just looking at this dragon, the detail is absolutely beautiful. I want to start off with looking at the overall look of the dragon. So looking around, you can see a lot of different things going on. And what I mean by that is, I mean looking at the horns, looking at the different shades of color, looking at the stickering around. It really brings it together so that you can get the idea that this is a mechanical dragon. And what I love about it is how all the colors complement one another, from the different hues of the green, from the glass green down to the limeish green, for example, that's all over as the base of this dragon, down to the gold accents, down to how the tongue has the pink and the purple in it. I think it's a very well done Lego piece. And even to make it more realistic, if you look below the dragon, you can see that there is these 2 blue glass-like pieces that is actually the engine of this specific mech dragon. So it makes it look much more realistic when you're looking at the dragon itself and see that there's like I guess the engine in the middle of this dragon that allows it to fly up, similar to like an airplane. If you take a look at the turbines of the airplane that spin in circles that allow it to actually lift up and fly up, similar to how this dragon is designed. So very, very cool. And I have to say, what I really like about this dragon is that it's also consistent with the previous dragons that I have, such as the Firstborn, such as the Stormbringer, where the tail has that swiveling feature to the back, which I think is absolutely great. Now, what this dragon kind of reminds me of is similar to Master Wu's dragon, where it has the gold accents everywhere, especially when you look at the tail and you see kind of like that thunder kind of Lego feature here. That's exactly what the wings of Master Wu's dragon has. So I think that's very cool how they brought this into this dragon as well too. And I have to say that this dragon also has some interactive components, such as it has shooting capabilities where you can shoot out right here in the front. Little pieces that can be a little bit like a rocket launcher, which is really fun. You simply push the button here and they fly on out. So very cool there as well. And when I was talking to you earlier that you can actually put the Green Ninja's weapon on it, you can simply remove it here, and there is a piece just right around the left side of the dragon where you can clip in the weapon right on the side, so it kind of stays there as the Green Ninja rides the dragon. away. So very cool feature there as well too. Overall, I have to say, I love the dragon. I think it looks really great. I think it has a very cool looking edge to it for sure. I think that the way that they put it together with the stickers and the colors, it just makes it very, very interesting looking, but it also reads as mechanical. So good job, LEGO. Really like this piece. Now, if I were to give it a rating out of 5 stars, would I give it 5 stars? Absolutely. 5 stars all the way. Now, what I would like to know is please comment down below. Do you have any dragons as part of your collection? What dragons are you looking to purchase? Or are you gonna wait till 2021 to see what new dragons come out as part of the Ninjago theme line from LEGO? But I would love to know down below, so let me know. Alright, so that brings me to the end of my video. I hope all of you had just as much fun as I did building the Mech Dragon. I can't wait to add this as part of my collection with the rest of my dragons that I have. But tune in next week, because next week I'll be revealing my final dragon. I had to change my mind. I actually received a dragon in the mail, and I was like, you know what, perfect timing for my next video. So tune in next week to find out what dragon that will be. But again, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Your support means everything. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure to like my video. Please leave a comment. And in case you want to miss my videos in the next coming weeks, you already know. Turn on the notification button down below. I hope all of you had just as much fun as I did, but I will see all of you next week. Until then, bye.